Welcome back, all Gallipalians and beyond. Yes, you aliens, you nerds, you geeks! Welcome to another edition, and this time we're going to go over how to train your dragon. So get your Viking helmets, get your torches, and beware of the fiery breaths of your dragon. Yeah, I'm weird. Deal with it! Yes, we are going over one of the best DreamWorks films ever to show up on the silver screen. Actually, I don't think I think DreamWorks has actually done very well for themselves in the past few years. They've actually had some really good movies. But yes, we're gonna go over How to Train Your Dragon 2, DUS number 2, because DreamWorks wanted to make more money. I guess, I don't know, I'm just kidding. I don't know, who knows. But I cannot be more happier. I was excited since they showed me the trailer. I was excited when they showed me the extended trailer. I was excited when I saw the art, the conceptual art for this one, and I again could not be more excited. And they made it so much better than the sequel, and again could not be more happier. Could not be more joyful than I am right now for this movie to be so good. Unfortunately, it didn't make a lot of money into theaters because this summer of movies has been a little bit bullshit crap. It's a big full of stinky crap. You know, we all know the Marvel movie's gonna do well. We all knew Turtles may do some damage, but you know, it's basically full of crap, and it's horrible. It's a horrible summer for movies. Let's just say where it goes. But yeah, I enjoyed this one. I just cannot get over the realistic tendencies over this movie. Like the amount of effort that goes into the CGI into How to Train Your Dragon and How to Train Your Dragon 2. You could see every strand of hair. You know when the wind blows on their hair or on their armor, you can see every little bit of detail that goes into it, and it's amazing. And the amount of hard work that goes into it. I mean, most animated movies make maybe a year to make, maybe, if you're lucky. You know, but this one probably took them at least two, or one, or maybe a smidge smaller, but it it definitely took a lot of time to make every single detail because there's so much of it. The dragons, the markings on the armor, to make it look like it was in battle, and you feel that too. Not to mention for the character designs. I mean, you had to grow them up. It was actually very interesting. I found it very interesting because it was the first thing I said to my friends when I first saw the poster for How to Train Your Dragon. It wasn't this one, but it was another one where it was Toothless and Hiccup, and they were side to side with their faces. And I was saying to my friend, you know, we basically get Neville Longbottomed by an animated character. And if you don't get that, I'm going to explain it because Neville Longbottom, if you know, is a character from the Harry Potter. You know, he was a pudgy little kid. You know, when he was like what 14, I think, when they started Harry Potter, and now he lost tremendous amount of weight. He looks amazing. He grew a beard, and it just he looks incredible. Now, in How to Train Your Dragon, you go from a dorky little teenager, probably still going through puberty, like Neville Longbottom, and then, bam, you get this, dare I say, gorgeous looking man. For an animated character, that's ridiculous. To go through puberty. Not to mention, these two are getting married in this movie. Like they're getting married. They're fiancés to each other, and it's actually very interesting to see them go through that like very fast. I don't know if it's a Viking thing where they get married early. Who knows? But whatever. You get Neville Longbottom, and it was awesome to watch, and amazingly, the CGI nails it. And it wasn't just him actually too. They kind of if you know Astrid the character, played by America Ferrera. Uh, it was interesting because she actually has a darker color palette. You know, they make her eyes darker with the paint, or the hair color was a little bit darker blonde in the first one. Now in this one, they made her eyes more. They made her facial structure a little more pink, a little more of a blue hue. and more of a girlier glow, if I could say, which made her more feminine. Feminine. It was actually very interesting to see that they went that way with the character's color palette, and they actually made Hiccup a little darker too, a little more mysterious. They gave him a darker color shading of color palette, and everyone is back for this movie. You have like I said, America Ferrera playing Astrid, and then you have the man, you should all know, who plays Hiccup. Come on, anybody? Anybody? Come on. Come on, you gotta know now. It's not that hard. Yeah, well, let's see. You have, alright, now I have to figure it out. You have Jay Baruchel, who plays Hiccup. They brought back Gerard Butler as Stoic. They brought back Craig Ferguson as Goba. America Ferrera, like I said, Jonah Hill, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, T.J. Miller, Kristen Wiig. They brought a lot of people into this movie, and I cannot be more happy about this cast selection. They also brought in a couple new characters. I don't want to, blow anyone's cover, but you should have seen it already. They actually bring in Cate Blanchett as Valka, who is the mother of Hiccup and apparently a dragon rider. And they also bring in Kit Harington, who you definitely should know if you Game of Thrones fans. And they bring him out as Eret, one of the bad guys, soon to be changed into a good guy, which was awesome. I actually liked this whole entire film. The cast, they did a great job with it. They did a great job. Just basically saying, hey, we can make a sequel better than the rest of the guys, and they do. It's definitely one you should see. It's definitely one you should own. I will definitely pick this one up as well at Best Buy with the other three. I did. All I can say is make sure you guys watch this one. Because there's actually a huge twist in this that not a lot of animated movies do, which I find very interesting. And I found it very interesting that they went and they're going to keep it this way, because you can't really go back on that. It's not like Supernatural where you can flip the script on it, but I can't wait. I'm actually very excited to see what they do in the third one. Again, I don't know if there's a third one. I'm just going on guessing on how it ended, and it could go both ways. They could stop it, or they could go with another third one, because it can evolve from where they left off, and it doesn't have to evolve from the last one. So just make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. If you do that below, give it a big thumbs up, because you guys are awesome like that. Make sure you guys stay tuned for the next one, because we're going to Jersey, and because we're going to see a great singer named Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that, for Jersey Boys.